All right. I just changed this view. Hopefully this works out. Heard some glitchiness. Man, I can't wait till this new computer gets here. Ugh. All right, so I did, I did some recording on my laptop. That's not unusual. I imported tracks, but I kind of wrote a whole song, just like an instrumental, and I haven't done with my instrumental or original instrumental metal tracks. A few days, kind of like instead of going every day with that, I'm just, doing it when I feel like it. So anyway, I put one down, and then I decided I was going to use it for the song today and throw some vocals on it. I've got different bass, drums, and a lead guitar that I'm not going to use on here, but I'm using all the other stuff. So I've got two distorted rhythm guitars in the chorus. The rest is like clean and ambient guitar, and then I've got an orchestra synth. I bounced them all down as a whole audio track, but yeah, different drums, bass, and lead guitar are going to be on the instrumental thing I was doing, but just decided to use this today, so why not? So the acoustic part, because I'm holding an acoustic guitar, is probably going to be just strumming the chords. So this is going to be a pain in the butt because the instrumental version I did on my laptop, that's one thing. I just do like one or two measures for like the lead guitar and then just punch in and keep going. But this one I'm going to try and do all the way through. So it constantly changes from A major to A minor. So I'll play along with these for a little bit. Did I not start in the beginning? I feel like it missed something. Wait, is that faster than I was just playing it? Yeah, I think it is. Like, not the tempo that changes. I had a different rhythm in my head when I started playing it on here. Oops. I hate when I do this. I had this in my head wrong from the time I wrote this, which was 10 minutes ago to now. All right, yeah. I mixed things up in my head. I was like playing stuff twice as long as I actually had it on here. Okay. I might modify this a little bit. I'm going to play around with it until I find something I like to sit over top of that. But anyway, the chorus is this one I'm confident on. Jeez. So it's that to a C minor. I think I'll do this. That voicing. That's twice. Then I go C. Here's the key change. No, that's not good. F. Nah, I won't keep. Just do this. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's C to A, C to D. I got the verse rhythm all mixed up in my head, so I'm gonna have to relearn it. Give me 10 minutes and I will forget how to play something. So anyway, that's the rough idea. Let me see if I can lock this in now. Yeah, I'm changing wrong. I think the echo's throwing me off too. Damn it. That's all fine. I think I'm gonna play around with it a little more as far as like adding some things in there. Something like that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna track it. So whatever happens does. I've got this saved already, and it should be good to go. I gotta turn off my mic because I'm using this mic for the acoustic too. Technically I have a second mic over there, but I don't even have an input on it for this little M audio interface. So I'm just using the same one. So I got to boost the gain and put it down here. So give me a sec. Here, I'll turn this on. Maybe it can hear me now. I'm good. I'll turn this back on quick. Whoa, too loud. All right, I'm just trying different things. That's all. All right. I'm trying to turn the volume down before I destroy everything with gain on the mic. Got a little thing in my eyeball. All right, so 2 acoustics just tracked, and this should be all right. Ooh, that sounds good now. Yeah, okay, so I am gonna just gain boost them to like this precise level. I worked this out that this is like the perfect balance over time. So this is where I just kind of put my tracks that I need to gain boost a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna turn on this EQ. This should boost the high end like crazy and cut a little bit of the mids out. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put this thing back. Good. Yeah. This thing's kind of a pain to play to. It just goes A major, A minor, A major, A minor over and over again. So, needless to say, it's going to be a little bit weird to sing to and put a guitar solo down to, but no big deal. Maybe mess around with this a little bit. Give it a little of that, a little less of that. You can see I've got a pretty severe EQ curve on there, but it's, you know, coming out minus 10 dB on the output. Let me just check the compressor, make sure my gain's not too high. Nope. I did have some gain reduction in that EQ, so it's all good. I'm going to compress it a little harder than normal. Just make it a little more uniform. I've got this orchestra synth, and it's really kind of cheesy and stupid on its own, but in a mix, it sounds great. All right, so I kind of want to just try and add a phaser. I think a phaser on this. Why? I don't know. I just want to. I have to put a compressor on this one just to give it a little gain boost again. Oops. Let me see. Ooh. kind of want to put one on both. That sounds so damn cool. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna just go like that and like that. Let me see. This might be too much, but let me see. Oh no, it sounds freaking cool. Trying to make it really uniform, but I want the strum, but I also just want, well, what I'm getting, you'll hear, you can hear it. This is not supposed to sound like a normal acoustic, obviously. I just kind of had this sound in my head. I was like, I bet it's a phaser, and I just gotta play with the attack and release on the compressor, and that seems to be the case. Yeah. All right, so I've got some distorted guitars on there, but they're kind of buried in the mix. They're like reinforcement ones, and then I've got that. I don't even remember what the heck I played. It's just random key things on the scale. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think about it. I just hit random notes in the key, so it's not something I'm gonna recreate without trying to learn it, but I don't want to. I'm just going to leave it in the background, and then on these main guitar parts here, once I get this thing going, I'm going to go just reinforce it, turn it down an octave, because why not? All right, you know what? I'm going to use the built-in tuner in the Thaw amp because I keep using the Logic one, and frankly, it sucks. I like to hear it. Turn the pedal off quick. That is so much more precise. That one's kind of wobbling. If your tuner's ever going crazy, hit the harmonic if you've got your guitar intonated well, that is. And then the other option is just pick around the 12th fret. You get less harmonics, more sine wave that way. Tuner picks it up better. That keeps going weird. Come on, dude. Stay in tune. It was just flat. I didn't hardly do anything, and now it's like that sharp. Are you kidding me? This G string is a pain in my ass. That actually sounds weird. Assuming the other meaning of a G string. Okay. Come on. This is one reason I like MIDI guitars. They're just in tune. This damn thing. Close enough. All right. Gonna drop it down an octave mainly for the chorus. C sharp dummy, not D first. I'll jump up an octave when I'm doing those things. Something like that. Maybe. All right. I think I'm gonna just do nothing in the verse because I don't want to add anything more to that. It sounds really good right now. I want to get footage of myself playing this, so I'm just gonna have to sit and do literally nothing and just come in the chorus. I'm trying to do footage for the YouTube edited version, so here we go, nothing verse, so I'll just hit here. All right, here it is. So I don't know that I'm gonna do more video because I don't want to sit on my butt for the whole verse again, for one. And two, I'm going to do the edited version. So I've got 2 acoustics and now I've got this electric. It's enough in visual information to know what's going on. I'm just going to dub it on the right side though for like stereo sound, but I'm not actually going to shoot video of it. So that just basically means I'm going to punch in here because I don't need to play it all the way through. So here I go. I like that B in there. One more shot. Okay, kind of abruptly ended on that side, but whatever. I was hitting C sharp. I gotta make sure I was hitting C sharp on this take. I might have just absent-mindedly been hitting the wrong note. Okay, I'm trying to hit unmute. I can't do it. There we go. I accidentally hit mute in the first place, then I couldn't undo it. Yeah, that's good. So that's just gonna go there and there. The acoustic with the phaser on it sounds so crazy. All right, so I'm gonna do more dubs real quick. So a bunch of the same, except I think I'm just gonna go ba 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 and then rest. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of cut it short on that first all the way through take, so this will fill it out. All right, right side, extreme right, that is dub. C sharp, I tried to play C. Dang it. There we go. I'm contemplating putting a tremolo on that to make it really tight, but I'm not sure. Might be cool. All right, so there, gotta find the right track. modulation. Dang it. Stereo. This should be eighth notes. It's not eighth notes. Oh, I'm on dotted eighth notes. I slid too far. Okay, never mind. All right, let me see if just one of those works. Okay, I'll try both. I'm just gonna simply do that. Okay. I like it. Okay, since I'm doing that, maybe what I'll go ahead and do is just do some chops here. Make this whole thing really spot on. Holy crap, this is a lot of cuts. Should have thought this through and just did one measure and then plopped it down. Okay, that's the A minor part at the end, so that's gonna just be untouched. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah, and then this. It's all good. All right, so there. Just grab the whole thing, colorize it so I can see it's the chorus later when I'm doing drums and such. All right, there we go. It's a little different purple than that, but big deal. I just kind of like to color code, so when I'm playing the drums and I look over, I'm like, am I right at the chorus? I can be like, oh yeah, there it is. All right, that's working out well. I'm going to try and do an improvised guitar solo, which is going to be a pain because it's going to be A major, A minor, A major, A minor. I might introduce a little bit of the G sharp in the A minor section, make it a harmonic minor, but we'll see. So, okay, how do I want to do this? Wait, is it two measures or how long is, okay, this is A major. 4 measures. Okay, I'm gonna put a little marker thing up here. Let's see, major, just gonna do an M. Marker. There's kind of like a little in-between section where it's like, could be either or, but as long as I start doing harmonic minor there, it should be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be right here. So the repeat. All right, so do copy, paste. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 of them. That should be the whole guitar solo. Yeah. It's not much, but I can just see it up there. All right, let me try this. Yeah, okay, I was crap, but I'm at least doing the changes in the right place. Okay, let me see. Turn camera on, so it's a good idea. I can't tell you how many times I forget to turn that stupid thing on and off, but I'm like, I gotta get it. I'd rather have it turned on and have footage, but I also forget to turn it off, and then I've got like 10 minutes of extra footage when I'm trying to do the edited version. But you know. Okay, let me do a quick tuning check. Doesn't sound too bad, but G string. It's always that damn string. All right, close enough. All right, that's on. Here goes nothing. Major, minor, over and over. It's a little sloppy. One more shot. I'm getting the hang of it. Nah, I don't like. I'm gonna do the held out note I did the first time. All right, that was something. Not bad. It sounds a little weird. It'll make more sense when the bass guitar's there. I had to decide to throw a C natural every time I got halfway through the riff. I kept playing harmonic minor though because that raised seventh kind of makes it like one note closer. All right, bass guitar. I actually turned that off. Good. There's a change. I remember to do something. Okay, so if I put the thing on that way, I can like leave the headphones on, but then it's like a little dangerous taking the thing off because like it likes to throw my headphones if I don't watch it because it gets stuck on the strap. All right, where's my track? Bass guitar track. All right, so, wow, right in tune, no way. I'll take it. Close enough. A little off. Did that go sharp when I turned the knob down? What in the... All right, there we go. Okay, so just kind of got used to the back and forth key thing with the guitar solo, so that should help here. Let me see. That's fine. Something like that. Wait a minute, I'm playing the wrong key. That'll explain it. That was sloppy, but I think I know what I'm doing. So I should be able to clean that up as I play through. I gotta mute the guitar solo. Everything else should be fine. Just leave on. Okay. One more time. A little sloppy yet. Thought it was one more time. Okay. I did a completely different bass part on the instrumental thing I did this morning with this exact same progression, but I like this one. All right, I think I got it. It's kind of just playing A and B a lot. It's changing, doing it from here to up here, but the different strings get a little different tone, so it's worth doing it in the different spots. Okay, let me gain boost this a little bit. Didn't do much, but. All right, let me hope I did enough here to make this solo sound a little more logical with the key changes. It's a weird one, but it works. It's kind of disjointing because it never like sounds like it's going the way it is, because it's like, yeah, it's just A major, A minor, A major, A minor. I just kept it in a C natural and so on. All right, well, and these I did, so I had to follow suit on the guitar solo. That should do it for the bass guitar. The next thing I'm gonna do is the drums. So I'm gonna get set. All right, I gotta put my phone on this stand. I don't want the exposure to that here. That way, that way. Yeah, that way. All right, I'm locking the wheels and on this little stool I've got here. It's a better height to play the drums on in that office chair. Although I was doing it last night just for practice, and it's actually going okay. So I almost split on whether I should even bother. All right, on switch, drumsticks. I got two different sizes. There we go. Put a marker on top of these two, because I can differentiate. All right, headphones on. Did I actually hit record? I did. Let me get on the track. Okay, drums are working. Metronome on. I'm probably gonna mute several things here. Maybe not. Actually, I can hear the click, so maybe I won't. Alright, so what the heck do I want to play on here? I don't know. You know what? Maybe. So the verse repeats 3 times. Maybe on the 3rd time, just to differentiate, I'll do that. Yeah. just like that, I think. This all seems really easy, but frankly, it fits the song, so that's what I'm gonna do. Wait, I forget the verse. Crap, I forget things so quick. Seriously, I can't remember things for 5 seconds. Gotta get used to it. Can't get that fill in the middle. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Still crap, but I'm getting there. Close. I also forgot the end of the chorus happens. Oh, by the way, I've got a cheater kick there. Got some of those really fast doubles were happening without any movement on my feet. All right, that should do it. Did a little more of a busy part at the end. I also decided to go hi-hat ride in the guitar solo section, so it sounds like two different parts. Maybe the key change will be a little more obvious, like with the drums changing with it. Maybe not. One thing I could do after the stream, I'm not going to do it during, because every time I open up a MIDI instrument with the stream running, my whole thing crashes. But maybe after the fact, I could just hold something with an A and a C sharp in it right through some kind of MIDI synth thing, and then just A and C natural on the minor part. Maybe. I'm speculating whether that'll sound good or not. I think that does help. That does help, yeah. All right, okay, I'm gonna hit save. That's off, camera's not recording. Good to go that way. I'm gonna plug this in so the battery stays working. Okay, so let me just check the drum MIDI, because 2 days ago I didn't even have to do a thing to it. Yesterday I spot treated a couple areas, and then today I don't know if oops, that was not what I wanted to hit. Didn't mess up my audio, did it? Okay. Anyway. This one is a little weird to play too, so I'm just not sure if my timing was spot on. So I might just listen and tweak some things. Right now what I'm doing is just shortening how long the notes hold out, because it doesn't matter on a drum library with few exceptions. So if I shorten everything, whenever I do a faster drum fill, it doesn't like overlap. All right, let's see. I do want to quantize the first hit no matter what, because if it's a little left of the line, it won't make a sound when I hit playback. I'm not sure if I want to do this or not. I might want to leave the, retain the human playing. But then again, I've got timed phaser and some other stuff like the MIDI synth, so maybe I should make it tight. Yeah, okay. I think that's what I am going to do. It's not moving too much. My playing was pretty decent. Yeah, I think it's getting better, because when I went from my Yamaha to this Roland, the feel is so different. I was rushing because this one is so much easier to trigger the notes. I used to have slam and dig in on the Yamaha, and I had it, there's like a couple settings on there for like how you're playing, like heavy sticks down to like finger drumming. I had it set on finger drumming, and the damn thing would still not miss, or it would still miss notes unless I really hit. And then ironically, I'd hit hard and this stupid thing would add a note or two, which, I mean, deleting something is fine, but this is a lot less guesswork. It just picks it up. It's way more accurate. The Yamaha is an older unit, so I can't complain about it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I also used to play on mostly actually, I used to play on this Yamaha DTX drum module with some pads in it, but I also had this tabletop thing too, so I kind of did one or the other depending on how I felt. But yeah. All right, so how do I do this? I'm gonna skip these little doubles. Just leave those where they are. They don't have to be perfect, but just getting some of the main things. I do like how little that's moving. That tells me my timing was decent. Wait a minute. What's that green hit? Is that even actually a hit? I probably just bonked it. I think I'm gonna just put it there. It's probably an accidental hit, so I'll put it on a thing that makes sense, and hopefully it sounds okay. Yeah, it's fine. Sure how this was going to come out because I did this as an instrumental. That's not. I think that's supposed to be there. No, I don't know. Actually, that sounds sounds weird. It's probably there. Let me see. I have no idea. I'm gonna hit undo a couple times until this whole thing goes back to where it was. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me see. Okay, that should be on the downbeat. That is just, I'm leaving it. Where I played it. No, damn it. I keep grabbing things and I'm going to grab that and that. Okay. Already at the guitar solo. That's good. No. Really early. Oof. And I had like a hiccup. Has nothing to do. One has nothing to do with the other, but I hiccuped. Come on. I keep grabbing the kick drum hits I don't want to grab. I definitely had to do a little more work on this one, but it's actually not too far off that one I don't want. Did it again. Can't help myself. I see it and I just do it anyway. Now, there. Damn it. Higher shot. There. I'm just gonna not touch those. I know you're hearing a bunch of extra hits, but it's just me grabbing. Makes a sound every time I grab a note. There. Leave those alone. I got a lot more busy here. That might. Yeah, it's like a triplet. That's fine. That's early, extra note. That's just an extra bounce I didn't intend. This doesn't look too bad aside from those extra hits. I'm gonna, damn it, wrong one. All right. Did I get it all? It looks like it. That sounds like the most impressive fill that ever happened. Like as far as doing, like, because normally you do that by going left, right, and then left, right with your feet. But I can just go bounce, 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 because I've got a kick drum pad here. So I go. Of course, there I accidentally went. Dug in a little hard and got a third hit on this one and one of the other ones. But yeah, close enough. All right. I can actually do those fills for real, but it's just so much easier that way. All right. I'm still hitting a little extra hard because I'm perpetually used to that old kit I used to play on. So I'm just going to humanize so some of these max volume things will vary and not sound so robotic. Some of those little double hits on the kick pad rushed. Let me see. Screw it, I don't care. Let's see. That back and forth hi-hat to ride was a good idea because every time I repeat, it goes to major or minor. So this way, this little part, that was just a squeak in between a note. And it sounds like crap. I almost never do this, but I have no desire to recut the solo for that one damn note. So let me see if I can fix it. That's not the rate. What the heck? Did I not click on this? Excuse me, can I see the thing? Thanks. Thanks, computer. Oh, is it not even showing it? What the hell? Why do I hear a note when I don't even see a wave? What? There's nothing there. Am I missing it? No. How do I have a note when this is blank? What? That doesn't make any sense. How? What? Let me, I can't do silence. Are you serious? Wait. I turned that off, right? Yeah, that's off. I'm so confused as to why that. All right, fine. I'll cut it this way. It's a little weird, but you know what I'll do? I'm gonna make it an effect, like I had a whammy on. I don't know how there's a noise there. That's like a glitch. Maybe I didn't even play that. I'll have to watch back or something because there's nothing there. How is that making a noise? Oops, too far. I don't understand what's happening. All right, so I'm gonna do slow down. That'll whammy this down. Sounds like I did an effect on purpose. Oops, what I hit. That works. Hey, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out a mystery noise. I was doing a guitar solo and there's nothing here. But this wow sound I just added, but there's nothing there and it's making this off-pitch tone. It's the strangest thing. So I just cut it and added a whammy down effect. I'll use it to my advantage. All right, so right here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Since I've got one whammy sound, I'll put a couple in so it sounds like it's on purpose and not masking a weird glitch tone. There we go. Let me see if I can throw any others in. Right here, maybe, beginning. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. If I open and close the project, though, I got to restart the whole stream because everything gets messed up. My computer is just barely functioning. I did get good news, though. The one I ordered is supposed to get here way sooner than they said, so hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm kind of looking forward to that because I'm about sick of this thing barely functioning while I'm trying to stream. Right there. Now, yeah, so I'm currently cutting this to just add this fade effect that Logic has. You just do a fade and then it's set on slow down so it sounds like a record player. If you slow the record down, it goes adding a few, so the one that I did to mask a weird glitch sounds on purpose. Actually, that helps the transition. So yeah, up here I put a capital M and a lowercase m. It goes major key, minor key, major key, minor key. So it's A major, A minor, back and forth. You know what? If I do one of these every single time, it'll really separate. So the adjustment, hearing one to the other, isn't so strange. Yeah, I like that. Leave that one alone since I'm kind of playing through it. There's the one I did to mask the weirdness. All right, put one right there. And then I've got the final one at the end. That should actually... Okay, so that was done to mask some strange glitch, but I actually think it's going to work out to my advantage. Sound way better than I thought it was going to sound. Okay, that's nice. All right, so I'm going to put step effect stereo. Put this on and turn the mix down, but just give it a little bit of a pulsing sound. Have any extended range guitars? Just my bass guitar. I don't have anything except 6-string standard tune guitars, but let me see if I can pull this up without unplugging everything. There, barely. This little pedal allows me to go half, whole, minor third, major third, and so on, all the way down to 3-octave drop. And then if I hit the switch, it'll go up instead. So I use this pedal for any kind of alternate tuning. The bass guitar, however, sounds terrible through the pedal. The guitar sounds fantastic. The bass guitar doesn't track well, so I mean, I think they designed the pedal for guitars and not bass. So I just decided to get the bass guitar so I could play the low notes on the bass guitar without having to compromise and make this, run it through the pedal and make it sound bad. Yeah, I was gonna use flex time and pitch shift that weird note, but there's actually not a note there to fix on the waveform, so it's just a glitch. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna hit save. You know what? When I do this one, maybe I'll come back up quick to come on. It's too close. It doesn't want to work. That. Speed up. Okay. Nice. Did that do it for all of them? Yeah, it's probably a fine, though. It's probably fine. Yeah, actually. It. That was not planned out. That was just improvising because there was a mistake in the recording, but hey, not even my mistake. I might stand corrected. There might be some kind of weird note that came out when I was playing that, but there was nothing on the audio. There was a break in between the notes. So what that was, I couldn't tell you. But hey. All right, so this whole song is major to minor to major to minor, and it's going to be a royal pain to sing this in pitch. Actually, that chorus part's all major, only until it gets to the very end of the switch. So that's easier. The verse is the hard part. This is minor. The acoustic guitar is just mic'd acoustic, but I threw a phaser on it and then a compressor to tame some of the loud transients, but it sounds so cool. Reminds me of a effect you'd hear on a Smashing Pumpkins song or something. Not maybe on an acoustic, they'd probably do it on a clean electric guitar sound, but it's kind of nice. Almost doesn't even sound like a real instrument. It sounds like a synth or something. Okay, I think I need to do my little hydration break, and let me open up my word processing here to get ready to type lyrics. Okay. I ran out of Gatorade. I don't want to bring any other stuff down because the Gatorade's nice because it's in a bottle and I can just close the lid and I don't have to worry about spilling so much. But yeah, oh well. I'm gonna go get something to drink, chomp on a piece of ginger, which I hate, but it works really well to clear out my congestion to sing. Then I'm just going to start doing warm-ups. I'll sound really bad for 5 minutes straight until I get warmed up, and then I'll try to sing something. Maybe I'll just try to pick notes that are in major or minor, like A works, B works, D works, E. So the fourth, the fifth. Yeah, do a melody based on those notes. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just going to do whatever the heck happens, but that would make it easy. I'll see. Okay, I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes, hopefully. So, okay. Be right back. All right. So, back. My mic's working right? Yeah. All right. I'm just seeing your question. What's the shiny pluck thing? I think you might be talking about the acoustic guitar. It's just, I mic'd an acoustic guitar with this, but it's running through a phaser. Those are the settings. And compressor, just to make sure it's not too loud, but that's it. Just two of them tracked, panned a little bit, and then yeah, they're right here. They're panned a little bit, and they just kind of have that swirly phaser sound on, and it's really nice. I just tried it, and it worked. Okay, so I need the lyrics. All right, so when I do lyrics, I just go blank and type things. It works well. You know, that sounds so cool. I've got 3 repetitions. I might just let the first one play, like instrumentally, and then just come in on the second one. Yeah. Gotta warm up. Yeah, I'll come in there with something that doesn't sound as awful as I just did. I'm not warmed up at all, so I gotta get there. All right, let's see. Sure. That goes instrumental 2, maybe. Okay. All right, so sorry about the weird noises, but they have to happen so I can get my voice going. gonna sing over this nonsense. It's major, minor, maybe. I have no freaking clue. I might need a little more water. I'm not even gonna put it up a way thing. I'm literally just gonna run up the stairs, grab something, and come back down. Alright, I don't really usually want to bring anything down here that doesn't have a lid, but just need water. It's not full, but yeah, I'm gonna put it on the ground. On my drum kit. So I don't want to spill that on the computer. Alright. Oh, that's better already. Alright, I'm not going to do anything that's going to be even close to the melody I'm going to sing here, but just I can feel it. It's going to take a little extra time to warm up today. Someone just came on the stream now, they'd be like, what the hell is happening? Every Alright, I don't have to go that high. That sounds too much like what I usually would do. Okay. I'm like out of ideas for this one. But you know what? I'm going to see if I can just make something happen. I'm just going to hit record. If I royally screw up, I'll just restart. What's the worst that could happen? I get it taken. It sucks. Big deal. I delete it. Sure. Yeah. Almost forgot I was going to leave this one first pass through instrumental. Okay. Yes, on my own outside of excuses and never seemed to see it, so I kept on heading way back at the lesson I saw. It's wrong and I seemed I could find right my own way. That surprised me. I had no idea I was going to do what I just did. All right, I just stopped it at the chorus because I don't know what I want to do for the chorus, but that was like, yeah, that came out of nowhere, so I'm just going to keep it. Let me see if I can do something similar in the second verse. Next year's I quit all my excuses and I never seen a stick anyway, so I'll keep on with it on this new path on the road. I was always wrong and the night seemed dark that way. I literally just improvised those lyrics because I didn't want to type anything up. I was looking at these for reference, and I think I came up with something okay. I'll have to listen back and type it up. Alright, it's not bad. I gotta turn it up a little bit, but I was singing really quietly. Okay, I'll take it. That's why just randomly trying something works, because like I was like trying to come up with ideas, nothing. But once I was like on the spot and I had the phone recording and this was going, I was like, all right, I gotta do something. All right. Okay, so now chorus. I'm gonna just try some things again, kind of like I did for the verse. So let's see what happens. Ooh, wait. What note do I want to come in on? Every day in the day I'm first. And it's my father, it's back home. All of my get back up and get on it. That was just a bunch of random crap, but let me see. All right, some of it's a little off pitch because it was, I had no idea where I was going with it, but let me see. But do it again. Every day in the night falls as one now bright and it leads back home for love now. Get back up and keep your direction burning. All right, that might be okay. It's a little off there. I realize the vocals are super quiet, but until I put the processing on, it's just not going to be loud enough. I mean, I could turn the mic gain up, but then I'm like at risk of clipping, and I'd rather just turn it up with some tape saturation and compression. Every day and no unfolds as one narrow barren away. It's back on for love. Now get back up and keep your direction right. Trying to get, I tried a few different variations here. When I'm doing this, it's usually never exactly the same because I'm just trying things. Every day It's actually in key now. It's a little off. All right, there's one little spot where it was a little off, but it's close enough. I'm gonna see. Do I want to? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Depending on the song, I'll copy paste verse or chorus or something. Sometimes they sing all the way through. That's a little more rare. I used to do that a lot more, but yeah, it's just. Actually, I don't know. I'm second guessing that. I'm gonna try. I can always do that again. I want to try and do different ones. Every day and now unfolds one now planet lies back home full of night. Back up and give your reaction. A little off pitch on some of those notes, but it's just winging it. Okay. Every day and night unfolds as one now. Damn it! What note do I want to hit there? Every day and night unfolds as one now. Planet lights back. I'll fall up now. Give a good deed. Damn it, I hit wrong notes there. I'm gonna auto-tune the crap out of that falsetto and just slam it with effects though. That was a sound effect on purpose anyway. All right, I'm glad I did that instead of copy pasting. I'm gonna do another variation at the end. Every day and now back up and keep your direction pointed. All right, good enough. So I'm not going to auto-tune the crap out of everything, but that falsetto thing, especially where I missed those notes. Awful. I don't know what the heck I was shooting for, but it wasn't that. No, don't do that. There we go. Grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. I think it's good enough. I'm gonna have to fix it up a little bit today. It's probably fine though. What did I even say on this second verse? That's a question. I don't know. I'll solo it out and figure it out later. It's not exactly great footage of me just sitting here typing. Okay. So this song is kind of weird, but it's working kind of. Probably gonna put a bunch of like things on my vocals. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I can't wait till this new computer gets here though, because it's kind of a pain that I can't do some of the things on the stream I want to. Like, part of the reason I was doing this is I just want to show, like, if you want to write a song, just sit down and write it. Don't like overthink anything. Just start doing things, because such as today, I had no idea where I was going with this. I actually pulled some tracks off of an instrumental song I did. Didn't even know if it would work, if I could put vocals on that made sense. It's okay. I don't think it's the best song I ever wrote, but it's okay. So I had a mistake in the guitar solo. I worked with it. So I just sit down and do things, and you usually can end up with something that way that, you know, you weren't expecting. So that's part of the reason I do this. The other thing is I just want to show some of my process, but unfortunately, when I started doing it, I realized my computer can't run the streaming software and the recording software at the same time without glitching out on me. So I'm just gonna do that when the new computer arrives, and I was about due because this one is 10 years old. So I was about due to get a new computer. This just forced my hand and made me figure out how to budget and get one. So it's a good thing. Wait a minute. Where's my plug here? I have to remember to plug in my little wireless unit so it charges. I just saw it was unplugged. Anyway, yeah, the thing is, though, it's fine. I'll just, just say I'm going to do a little bit of a gain boost on the vocals, and then I run them through Humanoid. I put it from mono to stereo, so it takes the mono feed, splits it out to stereo, and it runs through filters, vocoder effects. You can do tuning things, change like some of the effects on the vocoder, like with how the waveform is. It's really comprehensive plugin. It does almost anything you want it to. So I got that because I saw someone else using it, and it works really well. The only thing I do outside of that plugin is I run through clip distortion and then a compressor. Those are both just built-in Logic utility plugins. Clip distortion just simply adds a little bit of exactly what it says, clipping distortion, and I only do it on a little bit of a narrow band frequency, so my screams that are just fake, like type things, sound more convincing. And then I run it through a compressor. That's it. The compressor just tames the volume so everything's consistent. So the rest of it, I wrote MIDI instruments in, but I bounced them down as audio files. I had been bouncing down just a MIDI file and then just freezing the track, which is something you can do in this DAW, because it's just like a thing to save processing power. But I find it easier to just bounce it down as an audio track and import it, because I know what I played, give or take a note that I forget, because my brain is deficient in short tune memory sometimes. But yeah, anyway, this is it. It's nothing super complicated. So, all right, I think that's all I'm gonna do on stream today, and I'll figure out what I want to throw on the vocals as far as how they sound effect wise and whatnot, but it'll be better than what you hear here. Sometimes I can like come up with something and sing right through the song, hit every pitch, and then other days it takes me way longer to warm up. I sound like crap and I gotta affect my vocals more. So this is an everyday thing, so some days are better, some days are worse, and that's just the nature of it. So today my vocals were a little meh, but they'll possibly be better tomorrow. Just depends. Anyway, I think that's it. This is going to be edited and put up on a couple different platforms. Mainly, I started with YouTube, but I do a couple platforms now. So you can look for that. And I do multiple windows. I don't show every single part, but I usually show 2 guitars. I'll probably show both acoustic guitars and then the electrics of 3 guitars, plus guitar solo, bass guitar, drums, and vocals, all on the same screen on little windows. All right. Yeah, I can't go any further, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll be on roughly the same time tomorrow. All right, bye.